Pete Souza, the official White House photographer, today posted on Instagram this photo of the president in the Oval Office going over edits of the State of the Union address. Because it's on Instagram, though, this photo thing is not a one-way communication. If you scroll down to the comments section for this photo, right up top, you'll see, oh, look, Paul Rieckhoff, writing, quote, "Veterans nationwide hope to hear the president oppose the ridiculous cuts to our retirement benefits. Mr. President, please keep your promise." The president is expected to address military benefits in the State of the Union tomorrow, plus a lot more. Joining us now is Paul Rieckhoff, Army veteran, founder and executive director of Iraq and Afghanistan Veterans of America. He's going to be attending the State of the Union tomorrow as a guest of Senator Kirsten Gillibrand of New York. Paul, thanks for being here.
My pleasure, Rachel.
What do you consider the most important thing that you want to hear about service members, veterans, and their families in the State of the Union?
We want to hear the president stand with all the veterans groups in America and basically every veteran and military family I've spoken to in the last few weeks and oppose these ridiculous retirement cuts. This has a real impact on our families. If you're a retired E7 or a Sergeant First Class coming out of the Army, this is going to mean about $85,000 you're going to lose. But more importantly, this is a promise that was made with our troops and veterans. When you sign up, your retirement benefit is part of the deal. And Patty Murray and Paul Ryan got together and both agreed to this deal. And it's been outrageous for everybody across all partisan lines. And they've got to walk it back. The president has got to step out now and say he's against these cuts and he's against any future cuts like it. Because what's next? Is the GI Bill next? Our mental health benefits next? This is a very important line, and veterans are pushing back hard. That's why we're going to be protesting on Capitol Hill tomorrow, and it's an issue I hope to raise at the State of the Union tomorrow as well.
Paul, we keep hearing from members of Congress, particularly on the Senate side, that those cuts will be fixed, that it was basically just a screw-up, they never meant to do it, it's all being reversed. What's your reaction to that?
Yeah, trust Washington is what they're saying. I mean, what's clear is some people didn't read the bill. The original budget didn't even protect survivors, widows, and disabled veterans. So this is Washington incompetence or neglect at its worst. The bottom line is they didn't protect our veterans, and now they're trying to walk it back, and we need it to happen immediately. We can't hear it's going to happen months from now, or it's going to happen next year, or don't worry about it. Right now, there are troops in Afghanistan who are watching your program who have had their retirement benefits cuts. That's outrageous. All Americans should be standing up right now. Go to our website, sign our petition, call your congressman. But this is an important point in American history for us to stand with our veterans and troops and say that we're going to protect them and ensure their families are properly compensated, and that we're going to honor the promise we made. America's got to keep its promise with our service members, and it starts now.
Paul, I have a question for you that is both strategic but also, I recognize, kind of sensitive. And it is about the Washington Post scoop today on the front page about misbehavior and disciplinary problems and criminal investigations of generals and admirals. And that always happens to a certain degree. I mean, there's never, no institution is immune from scandal, even at the top, but at the top level, a lot more of it than we've seen in a long time. Do problems like that with the top brass hurt the ability to effectively advocate for service members' issues? Is that either a distraction or a countervailing force toward advocating for service members?
It doesn't help our image. I mean, the military is always held in very high regard by people across political aisles and by the American public, so it doesn't help there. You know, I hope it gives us an opportunity to show how the military justice system can be swift and can hold these people accountable, and how we can make change, especially around the issue of military sexual assault and military sexual trauma. Those cases of sexual harassment have been incredibly important for us to elevate, and that's part of what Senator Gillibrand has been taking on, and we hope to take on. I hope the president takes on in the State of the Union. But at the end of the day, our veterans have served well across the ranks, and these folks are outliers, and we hope that people will see that and still stand with us and tell Congress this week especially, keep your promise and don't cut our retirement benefits.
Paul Rieckhoff, Executive Director of Iraq and Afghanistan Veterans of America, which is online at iava.org. Paul, thank you for your time tonight, and have a good time at the speech tomorrow, man.
Thank you, Rachel.
Thanks a lot. We'll be right back. Stay with us.